And today we're going to be doing a doll restoration slash transformation slash whatever you want to call it on my Forever Diamondz dolls. I have 4 Forever Diamondz dolls. I have Chloe, Yasmin, Katya, and Fiona. And this is actually one of my most significant Bratz dolls in my entire collection. And then this one I actually just got like 2 or 3 weeks ago at a thrift store, and she really needs to be restored, so we're gonna do that today. And I decided that instead of restoring a bunch of nasty dolls, I'm gonna restore all of my Forever Diamondz dolls together so that I have a really nice, clean, perfect Forever Diamondz line. I just think that that would make me really happy, even though only one of these truly needs to be restored today, which is of course this Katya. And as you can see, I have a different doll wearing her outfit. This is the Play Sports like race car Katya or something. I actually bought her before I started collecting Bratz. I found her at a flea market. She was so cute. She was wearing Wintertime Wonderland clothes. I thought she looked like me in Bratz doll form. She doesn't have freckles, but close enough. And I love her hair so much. I just think this is a really beautiful doll. But as you can see, she needs work. And since I'm going to be stealing her outfit to put on this doll, I might as well restore her as well. I don't have this doll's outfit though, so unfortunately she will end up wearing a fashion pack or something, but that's totally fine. I think she's so pretty though. Such a pretty doll. And then she's wearing Katya's little dress thing, because each of the Forever Diamondz dolls that came like this came in one of these little dresses, a denim skirt, and then these pants, and then they had a little shirt as well. But I have these pants. I'm not sure if they go to my Katya or if they go to Fiona, just because I haven't really looked that closely, but regardless, they work. And I don't know what pants or these shoes these are, but these really need cleaned. They're kind of disgusting. But regardless, we're gonna have a nice displayable Katya by the end of this video, so yay. And then I also have Chloe and Yasmin. These two I bought from collectors, so they're both in pretty good condition already, and they have their shirts, their shoes, and their pants. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the jewelry that makes them Forever Diamondz, but I still really like them like this regardless. So this is Yasmin. She was one of the first Bratz dolls that I bought when I started collecting. I believe she was from the first lot of Bratz dolls that I ever bought, so it's kind of cool. I bought her from a collector, but she's kind of a mess. Like, her face is dirty, and her hair is nice, but it's pretty dry. I did attempt a restoration on her before. I didn't boil wash it, I like straightened it, but it was getting some breakage, so I stopped doing it. And I haven't really touched her ever since in terms of like fixing her. So hopefully we can make her perfect again. I really like to do restorations on dolls that objectively don't seem like they need it. Like, her hair is fine. It doesn't really need to be boiled, but once I boil it, it's going to look so much better, so I'm really excited about doing it, and I'm going to see how perfect she looks afterward. And that is her before. And then this is Chloe. I bought her on Mercari from another collector, and she didn't have her shirt, but I already had it, so I got to mate her with her outfit. This doll is actually in basically perfect condition, but since I'm doing the other ones and won't take long, might as well add her to the video. Her hair is just slightly dry. I'm a little bit concerned though because I'm going to lose the hairstyle, and I'm really bad at styling doll hair, but it's okay. So yeah, I'm going to start the water boiling, and when we return, it will be all boiled and we can get started. I will see you then. This is the most successful boil wash I've ever done. Basically, I just left them to soak for a while, brushed out their hair, and then put them back in the bowl, and then kept doing that until the hair was completely soft and silky and didn't even have any kind of like flyaways of any sort. And I just kept putting it in. I dumped more boiling water in at one point. And then after that, I took them all out. I put conditioner in all of their hair, and then I also put it on the hairbrush, brushed it through, and then left them to sit before rinsing them off. And I scrubbed them with a toothbrush as well. I left them to sit for a little while with the conditioner, and then I rinsed them off with cold water. I didn't really think you needed to see the rinse to prove that it happened. And oh my gosh, I can already tell these are going to be some of my best restorations ever. Their hair is so soft and silky and shiny. Let me like really show it to you. Like the way, oh, it looks so good. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be putting them in front of my dehumidifier so that they dry faster, so that I can get this video out to you guys sooner. But like, their hair looks so good. Oh, look at Fiona, look at Fiona. Hold on. I was a little bit worried about Fiona because the first couple of boils didn't do much to her, but after leaving her to soak with the conditioner, look at that. It's so nice. I'm so excited. And then this race car Katya, her hair is the softest right now. I don't know how it's going to be when it's dry, but like, oh, she's so nice. Her hair is so soft and pretty, so I'm really excited to see the final result of her. Look at that. Look at the way it like, so pretty. Okay, and then The ones that are going to be in high ponytails, I'm putting their hair upward. Hers, I'm going to be putting back like this because I want it to dry in the position that it's going to be in, you know? So her hair is going to be in a high ponytail, so I've got it all up. Same with Chloe. So here is Katya, and she looks gorgeous. Her hair is quite thin. I don't know. It kind of seems like the rooting pattern is just thin on her, but who knows? But regardless, her hair turned out amazingly soft, and I didn't lose a lot of hair when I was restoring her, so if it is thin, it's not my fault. But look at that hair. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then she still has that stain. I really scrubbed it. It seems to be like a paint scuff, so I'm going to be using acetone to get that off later on when she's all dried out. So yeah, I will be back in, I don't know, like 12 hours to show you guys how they look all dried. And their clothes are soaking in some soapy water right now, and soon I'm going to take them out and hang them to dry. So yeah. So I just got home from work and they're definitely dry now. There's not even moisture in their hair, and y'all, it's so amazing. Look, it turned out so good. So here is the Play Sports race car Katya. She's looking so pretty, and even though most of them didn't look dirty on the face, scrubbing their faces really made them stand out. Like, they look so much better. Even if you can't see the dirt, there probably is some, just because most Bratz are bought secondhand, and they are usually around like 20 years old to 15 years old. Here is Forever Diamondz Yasmin. Obviously I still need to do the restyles, but I just wanted to show how good their hair ended up looking. Wait, ready? Look at that. It's beautiful. Sorry, there's a rubber band in my hairbrush if you're wondering what that is. So nice. All right, and then Forever Diamondz Katya, who, oh my god. Sorry, I'm just feeling her hair for the first time since it's... Are you kidding me? Oh, it's so soft and pretty. Look at that. I seriously love the, like, red streaks in her hair. It's so pretty. Oh my god. Okay, she probably turned out the best. I still need to get this off, though. And then my childhood Forever Diamondz Fiona doll. Oh my gosh, she's so good. Look at it! Sorry, I just don't even know what to say. I wish I could, like, let you reach your hand through the screen to feel how soft the hair is. I say this a lot, but my favorite thing about my dolls, like, my favorite thing to do with my dolls is just to hold them and feel their hair. So being able to restore such a significant doll to me and make her look this good and feel this good is so satisfying to me. And she just looks so much newer and nicer now in the face and the body because I went ahead and scrubbed it. And then here is Forever Diamondz Chloe. I am very proud of myself because I kept her hair out of her, like, away so that it would be able to be restyled just perfectly. And, oh, her hair is actually still a little bit wet. I wonder why. Maybe it's thicker than the others, but it's totally fine. It's basically dry. And yeah, so I'm going to put their clothes back on them, and then when we return, I'm going to show you the, we have to style the hair too. So I'm going to put the clothes back on them off camera, style the hair on camera, and then we'll do the final look. I'm really, really happy with how they turned out. Alrighty, I will see you then. Now I'm going to be getting the mark on Katya's cheek off. As you saw in the original clip, I tried using, just soap and water and it didn't work. So all we're going to do is, I'm very lucky that the blush is here and the mark is here. So all I have to do, and there we go. So basically what that mark probably is, oh, there's another mark here, I didn't even notice. That mark was probably just a scuff from like the shoe of another doll or something, and that's kind of how it got there, and that means that you have to use acetone to get it off. Just remember, this stuff strips paint. It will strip any paint off the doll's face, so you want to be careful. And then when you're done, off camera, I'm going to rinse her off again and soap her face, just to make sure that none of the acetone is sitting on the plastic for too long, because it can and will eat plastic if you are not careful. I've never had it, well, once on a custom I had it eat the plastic pretty bad, but that's because I literally soaked it in acetone. It's a long story, but anyway, now she's perfect again, and we get to move on to the final clip of the video. Hi guys, so we have reached the end of the video, and I am so proud and excited about how good they look. When I started collecting Bratz, one of my main goals was to collect Forever Diamondz, and the reason for that was that this Fiona doll was my first Bratz doll, and I had her as a kid, and I only had 2 Bratz dolls, and it was Dynamite Megan and Forever Diamondz Fiona, and, well, I guess this line's technically just called Diamondz, right? Because these 2 were from, like, a special offshoot line. Anyways, my goal was to complete the line just because I loved this doll so much. It's not the best Bratz line, it's not my ultimate favorite Bratz line, but I really want my childhood Fiona doll to end up with all of her friends. So even though I've only made a little bit of progress, I'm really, really happy with them, and I loved being able to make them into the beautiful, perfect dolls that they deserve to be. So this is Fiona, and this is my childhood doll. I never cut her hair, but for some reason she had these weird short bits in the front. She still has a few, if you can see them. I tried plucking them out with tweezers, but what I ultimately discovered was that now she has just a totally empty plug here, so I'm going to be taking some hair from a spot that will be inconspicuous and rerouting it in. I'm not really sure what's going on there, because I certainly didn't cut it. Maybe it's just breakage? I don't know. I think this doll is so beautiful. She's still my favorite Forever Diamondz doll, and her hair is magnificent. I can't get over it. Look how beautiful it is, and it's so soft. I'm so proud of how she turned out. I'm sorry, I just think she looks so good, and I hope someday I can get all of the jewelry for everybody again, because that will make them perfect. I don't have any of the jewelry. I do still have her purse and the little rhinestones that she came with, both of her outfits, and this little keychain that she came with, but I don't think these dolls came with, like, actual jewelry. Maybe they did and I just don't have them anymore, but I was pretty sure I had her complete from when I was a kid. Alright, next is Katya, who was the reason we did this video. So I initially didn't want Forever Diamondz Katya, and I had her outfit, and I had the outfit on this Play Sports Racing Katya. She doesn't have an outfit. I don't have one for her right now, so she's just here. I'm probably gonna make her, like, not a custom, but I'm gonna put her in an outfit that is similar to, like, Express It or something, and then have, like, an Express It Katya, just because I think that would be cute. And her face up is plain enough that I think it'll work. I absolutely love this doll, so I definitely want her on display in my collection, but I don't have her outfit, so this is just how she is for now. She turned out so good. Like, she looks so beautiful, and her hair is super, super soft, too. It's just that I don't have an outfit for her because I found this Katya at the thrift store, and initially I actually didn't want Forever Diamondz Katya because, I don't know, I just didn't like her from the pictures, but I regret feeling that way now because now that I managed to get her, just totally luck. Like, it was just luck that I got her. I found her at a thrift store. And I just really love her. She has such a unique face up, and it's so interesting, and I think she looks so mean and like a diva. I just think she's gorgeous, so I'm really, really happy to have her. And this is how she turned out. She's still not perfect. She also has that weird breakage that my Fiona had. But she definitely has less of it. And her hair turned out even better than my Fiona's. It's so long and soft and pretty, shiny, and like, look at this. I always used to watch other people's restorations or just see other people's dolls and see them do this, and I would always be so envious because my restorations never turned out this way. But now they are turning out that way, so I'm really excited about it. Each restoration I've been doing has been turning out better and better, so I think this is my best so far, and I'm really, really proud of how she turned out. And she's wearing her dress. So my childhood doll's dress is missing some of those sparkles, which is interesting because I didn't really do much with it, and it's not like I stored it wrong or anything. I'm not really sure what happened, because this happened actually within the past couple of years, because I used to use this for my Monster High dolls, and it never looked like this. And then this one I got from a secondhand lot, and it looks like it's missing all of those shiny things, but since it's white, it's harder to tell. And she's wearing these pants. I'm not sure if they're hers. Oh, I don't have either of their shoes, but they're wearing, like, bell-bottom jeans, so it's not obvious. Alright, and then Chloe. So I had to take their hair down, as you saw, and I'm really bad at styling doll hair, so I really tried. Chloe's is a little loose, but I actually pretty successfully managed to give her that high pony. I'm fine with doing a high ponytail, but doing that, ponytail wrap thing is really difficult for me. I don't know. For years I've been trying to figure it out, and it just never works, but I really sat down and tried it, and Chloe's turned out successful. It's still not perfect, as you can see, but it's definitely pretty good. And I like this. It's just a little bit bumpier than it should be because I'm not sure how to make it lay 100% flat. Maybe it needs hair gel. She also just looks a lot cleaner. And then none of their outfits particularly needed washing or anything. Oh, I forgot to say, I did not wash her shirt. I was not going to try it. Every other thing was fair game for being washed, but I did not mess with hers because I knew it would get worse. Yeah, but here's Chloe, and I have everything except, like, her jewelry, because I assume, well, I know they came with jewelry, like, they had chokers, I think. I don't know. And then, oh, and I don't know, I'll have to watch the footage back, but I think I might have accidentally gotten rid of her little diamonds on her face. They're just little sequins, so I'll put new ones on, but, oops. And then, oops, sorry, Katya. All right, and then last but certainly not least is Yasmin. She turned out really nice too. Her face still doesn't look 100% clean. Like, she has these weird marks that are like shine marks. So those didn't come off. I'm not really sure what those are. But she turned out really, really nice too. She was just generally dirty, but good enough that I didn't feel like she needed a restoration or anything. So now she just looks so much better. This is one of those dolls that, like, on eBay would... Oh my gosh, Fiona. This is one of those dolls that if you saw her on eBay, you'd be like, oh my god, she's perfect. I don't know. I always have that, like, when I see a doll like this, I'm intimidated because I know the price is going to be higher. So I did the same thing as Chloe. It's the same hairstyle, just with a reverse and what side the part is on. And then I did a much better job with the ponytail wrap. I didn't completely manage to cover the elastic, but I think the ponytail wrap turned out a lot more successful. I just watched when I took down Chloe's hair and paid attention to how it was put up and tried to mimic that. I didn't do a perfect job, but it looks much... Oh my gosh, Fiona will not stand up. I think it turned out much better, and I think it looks really good. There's just this bump right here, but look, from the side, you can't even tell that I messed it up, so I'm really happy with her. And I'm really, really happy with this restoration, and I can't wait for my Bratz dolls to be set up, finally, so that I can show you my collection once more. I've been really loving my Bratz dolls lately, but I don't have a good display for all of them, so a lot of them have just been sitting on a shelf waiting until they could be actually displayed, but I am custom building shelves in my doll room now so that every single doll that I want to have displayed can be displayed, so... They will be back up on display soon, and my Forever Diamondz girls will definitely have a special area. And that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know who your favorite Forever Diamondz girl is. Even if she's one that I don't have, I assume she's going to be one of the ones that I don't have. Mine is still Fiona, and I don't know if that will change, but like Jade and Sasha are so pretty, and then there's others too that I don't have. Or others other than those two that I don't have, but I'm very happy with my collection for now, and... yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. For real this time. Bye!